Okay, it's the 80 80 no 4085B 4085B, exactly the identical the piece number and the piece name, a black plate modified 1 by 1 with clip vertical type 2 thin U clip, and on the bottom it says 1 by 1 with U clip vertical thin. I don't know what's with the different naming of these exactly identical parts, but sometimes it comes up as different on each set of inventory registration list of the Bricklink website. Thin U-clip anyway, and thin U-clip vertical thin. Vertical type 2 thin U-clip. U-clip vertical thin. Exactly the same thing. Just the name difference. Maybe they still haven't fully updated the list inventory list of Bricklink website. Maybe that's why. Okay, pretty much done. White lava small. So that is the one different. Okay. Phew. Okay, pretty much sticker pieces. So I have put in all the different names, exactly copied and pasted from the Bricklink website. Black hips and legs, black hips and legs, two of it, and blue, blue, three. Green, orange, three. Black hips and white legs, two. Black hips and red, blue, light gray legs. Double check with the total number. 4149. Blue hips and black legs. I got three. Yellow, two. Black hips and light bluish gray legs, two. White green, black. So two different things. How about here? Exactly same. So I'm gonna put two and delete the bottom row. How about here? How about here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got four of these. Let me just check what this is actually. I got four of these. Ah, the orange jumpsuit kind of janitor guy. Construction, torso construction. Okay, I got four. Okay, I'm done here. Four. Missing one dark gray left arm and two black hands for this. This guy. So what I'll do is put two over here and delete the upper row. Then all this. Red minifigure visor, underwear. No, underwater, I said underwear. And antenna, transneon visor with horizontal antenna. Yeah, transneon orange one. I'm done. Okay, that's it for the list. Okay, I'm done with the organizing the list, chronological, then alphabetical, then with the number, and double check on the total number here is 4149, still identical with the previously registered number right here. It matches up, so that I can guarantee that there is no mistake about this with the piece number and everything. So yeah, but before I proceed any further from this moment, let me go back to the list once again, check on the SOP once again. um, because I haven't been doing this for a long time. It takes a lot of time for me to get more organized and get jiggy with it, and that is because I have forgotten all the procedure. Like, I don't memorize all the things because it's so complicated. And let me just copy this list right here. And here it says the bulk SOP. Okay, so this is it. Once again, let me paste it. Yeah, it should be the same. So there's no change. I didn't have to. Actually, are you sure? Yeah, it's the same thing. I just copy and pasted it up there. So it's the same thing. Well, what I'll do now is actually, yeah, bulk acquirement SOP. It is. The focus has been lost once again. Let me just tap on the autofocus function. And while I'm doing this, I just found out something interesting. Up until this moment, my total registered piece number here is 175,229. 259. 175,259. English word is so complicated, it's inconvenient. Okay. 175, 259. 175 259 pieces I have properly registered, and after that I have constantly bought more Lego bulk pieces since 2019 June or July or August that was. So it's been about like almost a year now. Oh my god, it's almost been a year that I have bought a more list of more purchase list of 25 times of more purchase. And I have roughly about calculated the so yeah, this is the registered piece number up there, and on the bottoms are unregistered piece number. I have counted. Actually, I haven't counted these, but what I did was I did put them on scale and check the weight. The total weight is this by grams. So the right after I've completely registered the bulk pieces, then I bought new one, but these ones haven't been registered, so it has not been added here, and which is 5,500 gram. And for the regular average Lego brick pieces weigh 1.2 gram. This is a kind of a rule that I have just figured out recently, is that average one brick piece of Lego part weighs about 1.2 gram. That's just about average. Of course, there is like more heavier, more bigger bulk pieces like BURP, big ugly rock piece, or base plate like 32 by 32, or even 48 by 48. Those pieces would weigh about like as heavy as a mobile phone. Like, I would say this is like 200 gram. This should be like 100 It's almost like 200 gram as well, including the battery. Battery is quite heavy. 200 gram, 300 gram. There are also pieces like that, but uh, all the pieces that I have like put them together, there's more possibility of more likely more higher portions of general brick pieces, and combine them all together, the naturally average the average unit weight of all the consolidated Lego bulk pieces comes down to 1.2 gram. Now, I kind of find maybe the rule, or just roughly about. I'm just giving a rough assessment of doing things here. So out of 55,000, no, 5,500 pieces, what I did was multiply that by 0.8, which is like, for 1 kilo, there should be about 800 pieces. And that's what I've been thinking. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm guessing. So what I did was multiply by anything. So this is like in grams, so it should be in decimal number. It should be 5.5 kilo. So what I did was multiply this cell by 0.8, which is like, out of 5,500 gram, there is like, let's say there is like every unit piece is like 1.2 gram. Then if I multiply by 0.8, it becomes 4,400 pieces. It's kind of difficult. Let's just put it this way. Each 1 kilo of Lego bulk pieces averagely has 800 pieces. So what I did was, this is 5.5 kilo. So let's consider that 1 kilo has 800 pieces. So what I did was multiply this number by 0.8, and then the number comes up, which is 4,400. This means there should be about averagely, or approximately, or roughly just about 4,400 pieces out of 5.5 kilo. So that's how I calculated. So I did all the the rest of the list all the way down here. So actually, it was amazing for me to find out that the Lego bulk pieces that I've bought for the whole year, which whole year, the total number comes up as 42,476, which is like, no, it's 82 actually, 82,476, which is like gram. 82,476 gram should be 82 kilo. Let's just say 82.45 kilo. 82 kilo of Lego bulk pieces that's sitting there, still unsorted. Still, I've completed washing them. Those are probably the pieces that's been uploaded onto the YouTube video on my channel. Anyway, I still have 80 kilo of Lego bulk pieces that's sitting in my room, waiting to be sorted or set analyzed and put into each, categorized into each set bags after I found out what set it was. And yeah, 80 kilo I have. And these are kind of, you can ignore these as well, because these are the fake pieces. I found roughly over 43 kilo of fake pieces from 25 purchases. And this is the rough assessment of the numbers that I got, identically multiplied by 0.8 from the kilo here. The total number of genuine pieces that I according to my assessment, this is just this is not exact. Just about multiply by anything 1 kilo by 0.8. So this is just an guessing number, rough assessment. should be about 65,980 pieces. 80.8 actually, because it's decimal number, because this is just a rough assessment. Okay, 65,000 more pieces, I'm guessing, are waiting in line to be sorted and consolidated or added up to my existing list, and combined together with this and my existing 175 and 529 pieces, that would be 241,000 and 240,240 pieces that I'm guessing it will be. So this is a little bit of a calculation work that I did previously before I do anything further. And at the moment, I'm thinking I should really make up an SOP in detail, break it down to actual one by one item of what I'm going to do. So the first thing, naturally, I buy Lego pieces on the online market. Preliminary review. Actually, once I make the decision, okay, let's just list up everything that I'm doing. Yeah, that's pretty much correct. I'm writing this in Korean. Maybe I should translate. Nah, it's for my own sake. This is easier this way, because this list that the SOP itself is already complicated enough. So yeah, just I check the alarm that comes up on my mobile app, and look at the sales item. And basically what I do is, if I bought it, I do the preliminary review about the dealings and about the purchasing procedure and all that stuff. If I don't buy it, I just ignore it. But naturally, I check on the sales item and capture the content on the posting, just for the record, for my future reference. And I register the purchasing experience, the price, how much I paid, including the shipping and everything, onto this database spreadsheet. Then I do the box opening video. So this everything comes down to the same level. And the next one is the box opening. When I do the box opening, I also try to make the video at the same time. Those recent 25 bulk pieces, everything, each and every procedure has been recorded and uploaded on the YouTube video. I check on the invoice, and partially built pieces, I take a record, take some photos of that as well, which is going to be a good clue of what set. It makes it easier for me to find out what set it was previously owned by the previous seller. 촬영, yeah, take a shots of photo of that. That's what it is. And by sorting org, I use the orange brick human tool. So that was quite handy. I've been using that for almost a year now. Really useful. Up until these days, I've collected probably over 50 or 40 or 50 somewhere in my stock over there. All the orange brick human tool. Someone made a dragon out of that. I don't know if I should do the exact same thing, but I sort things by genuine and fake pieces. No, also from genuine and genuine general pieces, genuine stickered pieces, genuine trans clear pieces. So the list already I've made is pretty much right. Then I sorted to knockoff pieces and also knockoff stickered pieces. Same thing. Then I put them into the bathtub for the washing procedure. I put the temperature up to 40 Celsius. Celsius is it? Not Fahrenheit. Celsius. Yeah, Celsius. 40 Celsius of warm water with shampoo or pong pong. Pong pong is soap. Is hand washing. No, it's like when they use it for the dishwashing. We call it here. I don't know what they call it. Maybe soap or washing liquid, whatever. Then I use either I use shampoo or washing liquid or soap, and I use a towel and try to shake it and remove all the water that's got stuck inside the tubes and each nook and cranny of the Lego block pieces, so that I can prevent all the brick pieces to have the water spot on top of it. Then the next one is, obviously, I would have to bring it over to the top mart and put them on the scale, just to check on the weight. And I take a couple of photo shots of that as well, for a reference. And I start categorizing the pieces firstly by shape, then by color. Actually, is this correct? First I gotta do it by shape, then by color. When I'm actually working with the brick pieces, I do it by, I initially start from shape, but on the list there is it's by the shape, then color. So it's vice versa. I wonder if it's correct. Yeah, it has to be from the piece number actually, then by shape, then color. So it's the same thing, I guess. The piece number means the shape. So I'm pretty much doing the offline work according to the standard of online work. Online on the inventory brick set for the inventory is categorized by piece color. Actually, yeah, color is the initial thing, starting from black, blue, dark bluish gray, light bluish gray, then red and orange and lime, or then red and yeah, it's just like that, and all the way down to trans clear stuff, then to white and yellow. So it's by color initially. Color. So maybe I should do the I don't know, but it's by on the online work. It is by color. I've heard this music somewhere. What was that? So like I get so easily distracted like this. Now wait a minute, I've heard this a lot from somewhere. Maybe on TV. I don't watch TV actually. This is music, the sound, the sound effect. I've even downloaded the 7-second sound effect just for, what is it? Extinction level event sting. All right, that's funny. Okay, let's go back to what I was doing. So shape or color. On the online, it is categorized from color actually. Then on the bottom, the same shape thing comes up once again. Yeah, it's basically by color. And on the offline, I still would do it by shape because I cannot, Yeah, I think a shape. So it's a little bit different here, but that's okay. So I categorize them by shape and then color. Then rewashing, yeah, pretty much the rewashing. When I do the rewashing, I do the I select or collect or select or choose those parts after washed and dried. After they are dried up, still find more pieces that still dirty even after washing them. I pick those pieces separately away and wash them again by using the toothbrush and doing the toothbrushing mechanism on it, or rewashing with the toothbrush, or I do the nipping work with the cutter. All the irregular or ugly, distorted or dismantled or disformed pieces, I do the from the pressure. I do the nipping work. Then I have to, of course, I have to do the restickering procedure with the sticker, and marking means the minifigure heads that's pretty much off with the laser printed area with the black dots and smile. It goes off with naturally with the a lot of scratches and stuff. I do redraw the face on it, do a little fix up on the minifigure heads and stuff. So that's what it is. I think my existing list is quite right, and right all the way to the point. It's just essential, or it's perfect. Minimum words count, words number, still containing what's really essential for the procedure and everything. So this is pretty much right. Set finding, inventory finding, set finding, and inventory filling. It is. What I do from here is I Google what search it is, or I search from the search engine on the Bricklink website what set it is, simply by looking at it, or just collecting, or looking down on the bulk pieces that I've collected. So I search the set. And this is where it gets more complicated when I have to do the data work with the Excel spreadsheet. So this is where I have decided to make it more, or even break it down to different category, or more detailed listing up of this SOP. I do because I forget so many, maybe over 10, more than 10 procedure of all the work that I have to do here. 세트별 부품 목록 setting. See, already I don't even understand what it means. I don't understand my own intent after a while when the time goes on. Set find this is set finding, and part list setting. This is what it is. Set part setting. Set. Okay, it is more understandable now. I actually make the list itself from the Bricklink website by copy and pasting, and then I fill up the parts that I got. And duplication, yeah. I've just commented here as 동일 세트 정리, identical duplication set organization. What I do is mix up or consolidate or synchronize the whole the inventory into one list, and remove the rest of the pieces, or redistribute the rest of the pieces to other wanted list, other sets that requires the particular pieces. It's a bit like complicated to explain it with words. It's difficult for me to, but at this moment right here, I set up or make the list of it, and there's yeah, it's natural like that. And listing up, this is the hardest part. Once again, this one sounds like Daft Punk. Let me check what's the title? Crimson Fly, Huma Huma. Okay, it's a different song. 목록 부품별 정렬. Listing up. Listing up means 목록 부품별 정렬. Oh, this is exactly what I've been doing up until this moment in other spreadsheet. 목록 부품별 정렬. Organizing, listing up, or putting them in order by chronological or the color. 동일 부품. This is actually the exact thing that I've been doing. Identical piece conglomerate or consolidate. It's a difficult word. Yeah, this is exactly what I've been doing. So pretty much the list is already there, and I have to move along to this part. Sticker part. Sticker part. Yeah, I've already done that. And I have to use the memo here, memo application here to consolidate the part number and part name together. That I'll show you along the way how to do that. And BL Bricklink price guide, price registration. I just do this for fun, so I can find out eventually how much worth of Lego pieces that I got from that purchase that I've paid about like $50, $20, or $30. Eventually, it turns out to be about like $2,000 or $3,000 worth of Lego bulk pieces if it's sold by unit on the Bricklink website. If I decide to put them on the list them up all on the Bricklink website and decide to sell it to Korean customers or even international customers, the worth still is the average price from the Bricklink website, so it should be about like, but it will eventually, the first thing, I'm not going to sell it. I'm just collecting those pieces for me to keep. That is my purpose. Second, if I want to sell it, yeah, I would still get some money out of it, but what's the worth of it? Money is just money. It's like if I don't have a couple of $1,000 at this moment, it doesn't affect my lifestyle at all. So, and if I get like a couple of $1,000 more, what am I gonna do? Buy a new Lego box? No, I'm not gonna do that. So it's I've gone through all this procedure of and all that, going through all the work and all that. So it's completely a stupid idea to sell them back on it, and eventually it will take me the time. It will take me over a year. Probably I would not be able to sell them within this year or next year. It's going to take a long time. That's the problem. Actually, the biggest problem is that I want to keep it. I want to own it. I want to keep it. That's not a problem, but that's my purpose. And if I want to sell it, the biggest problem is